YouTube, the NV2 is a nice clipper. One thing I did find out is that Andis makes a new blade called the Phaze Blade. This blade right here. The Phaze Blade is a taper fade blade. It's somewhere in between. I do think it's a pretty nice blade. A lot of these companies are starting to make fusion blades. Stylecraft has the Vapor Blade. The Echo Blade is also a fusion blade, but Andis has the Phaze Blade. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on the NV2, see if I like it a little more. I'm pretty sure I will. Jose has it. His clipper is pretty nice with the Phaze Blade on it, so I'm gonna put it on mine and try it with the ceramic blade.
Awesome. Sunset.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I got the Phaze Blade on finally. I didn't realize the screws that come with this clipper do not work on every blade. So with this Phaze Blade, if you have master screws, that's what you'll have to use to put this blade on. It is a bit of a challenge to zero gap, but I finally got it, and it's as close as I can possibly get it. If it was any closer, I wouldn't feel comfortable using this on anyone's head. So tomorrow, we will check this out and see how it works out. See y'all tomorrow.
Sunset. Sunset walk. Sunset walk.
I'm tryna break bread with that ate free lunch with my day ones, my only dogs. Nah, we don't switch, and when we shoot for them stars, boy, we don't miss. Pick and roll as soon as I get freed up. Swish. Whoa. In other words, we tryna make it. They built a ceiling for us, and I tryna break it with a crown for my city. Won't let anybody take it in my own lane, cause I feel like everybody basic. They love to see you pull up like you Jordan. Them with money always flexing like they.
3 weeks later.
YouTube, it's a great day to be here with y'all. Welcome to a vlog. It's a great day to be here with y'all, you feel me? I'm excited for today. I'm excited because I can finally wrap up, I guess, a final thoughts video, you know. I guess that's what you call it. I could finally wrap up another video. So I gotta tell y'all what I did. It was something real stupid, you know. Part of being a barber though. So I was shooting a review, and I dropped the clipper, an Andis clipper. So I had to call them. They said, "Oh, send it back, we got you." Cool. Shout out to the fine folks over there at Andis for doing that for me. So I finally got that back, and make sure y'all lotion y'all face. Don't be out here ashy, but sometimes I be ashy, I ain't gonna cap. So today, hopefully I can complete that video. We'll see though, we'll see. It's a little gloomy in Arizona today. You know, it's a little cold. How can it be cold in Arizona? I know, but it's a little chilly out here, dog. So yes, Andis sent me a brand new clipper. I'm gonna take it, put the Phaze Blade on it because I like that blade more. With this clipper, y'all see.
So I messed up making this video. It's been about a month, and I dropped it trying to put the blade on, so I had to ship it to Andis. Shout out to the people over at Andis. They sent me a new one, and I finally got it on. The clipper comes with this blade here, which is a master blade. The original clipper comes with this blade, which is the NV2 Phaze Blade. But the NV2 Phaze Blade does not fit the purple magnet guards, which is why I went and got the Master Phaze Blade that does fit the purple magnet guards. With this clipper, there's no click at all. The reason I put this blade on is simply because I wanted to use the double magnet guards. You cannot use the double magnet guards with the original Phaze Blade. With that being said, a lot of people have asked, oh, why do you switch to Phaze Blade? Why do you put the Master Phaze Blade on it? The original Phaze Blade, you can't fit the double magnet guards on. You can, but it is a loose fit. So I decided to go with the Master Blade. The only thing about the Master Phaze Blade is you will have to use the screws that comes with the Envy Phaze Blade. So if you don't have that blade, you may not have the right screws. I know Jose used the original Master screws with his. They didn't work for mine. Mine were stripped. I did end up using his screws from his Phaze Blade off of his MV2. Now this one is his. It has the original Master screws on it. This one's mine. It has the MV2 screws that come with the original Phaze Blade. Now as far as this clipper goes, why should you get the Kenny Duncan? If you want the Master Blade, you can get the Kenny Duncan. If you want the original screws, I would get the original MV2 because that comes with the screws that will work best with your Phaze Blade. You will have to purchase the Master Phaze Blade separate. Just a heads up. After getting comfortable in using this clipper, I will say this is one that will stay in my rotation. I feel like I cut hair faster with it. I feel like it's a great clipper. I definitely get 3 hours worth of runtime out of this clipper, which is something that you have to think about when you purchase clippers nowadays. I've purchased clippers and it says 5-hour runtime, 4-hour runtime, and I don't get that runtime out of it. The clipper does have somewhat of a crunch to it. Overall, I think it's a pretty solid product. I don't think I liked it as much until I put the Phaze Blade on. Make sure it is the Master Phaze Blade. So the Master Phaze Blade on it gives it a whole different feel. The way it cuts, the crunch, everything about it is a lot better in my opinion. With the Andis Envy 2s, if you get the black one, it does not come with a dock. Just a heads up, it does not come with a dock. It doesn't come with this Phaze Blade. If you want this Phaze Blade, this is the Master Phaze Blade. You're only going to use the top blade for this Phaze Blade. You're only going to use the steel blade. You're not going to use the cutting blade, but you will have to purchase this Phaze Blade separate. There are a couple of differences between the Kenny Duncan and the original, the first pair of MV2s. This MV2 does not have a ceramic blade on it. It has a metal cutting blade. The Kenny Duncan's has a ceramic blade on it, as you can see. There's a physical difference, but there is not a actual difference other than the cutting blade. The original MV2 does not come with a dock. That is the biggest difference. I want to say it's $20 less, something around there. Don't quote me on that, but I do think it's about $20 less, give or take. Outside of that, I think it's pretty much the same exact clipper. Same runtime, same everything. The Kenny Duncan edition comes with a master blade, as well as a ceramic cutting blade. The gold ones come with a Phaze blade, a silver Phaze blade, with a ceramic cutting blade. And these black ones here only come with a metal cutting blade and a Phaze blade. I have seen people in the comments talking about, oh, just get the original. If that was the case, we would have never even tried this whole thing. You can get a Phaze blade on the original Andis Envy 2. The issue is they don't fit the purple guards. The issue is the crunch is not crunching the way it should be. The crunch is not the same on these two blades at all. The biggest difference between this Phaze Blade and this Phaze Blade, this little groove right here, this hump right here, is a little bit higher on the master one. I don't know if you can see that. Where it tapers off is a little bit shorter than this Phaze Blade. With that being said, this is going to give you a different cut. They're both going to give you a different cut. They're both going to give you a different sound. Not much of a different sound, but a little bit of a different sound. And one fits the purple guards, one doesn't. Would I recommend this clipper to someone? Absolutely. I like it. Since I got it, it's been my go-to, and it'll probably continue to be my go-to for a little while, but I would absolutely recommend it to somebody. If you want the Kenny Duncan red double magnet guards, you will have to purchase the Kenny Duncan clipper. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Scoring boys on the corner watching when you start to drive foreign, they gon' pull up and give you what Ali gave George Foreman. But lately I've been stuck in my ways. Somebody asked, do they got a glove for catching the fade? How come they show you more love when you dead in the grave? I'm in my 20s but feel like I'm in my veteran stage. I feel like